Doing? Welcome back at it. Staley season in full effect. Been going for a minute now. We back with jump
Not the
off.
jump off.
Goons in the club. Case something jump off.
I've been sleeping. That's what I've been doing. Don't I
We
look?
ain't
Don't
got
I
no
look
goon.
rested?
We ain't got no goons in the club,
Been
so it's
catching up
all
on
good.
sleep.
We ain't got no goons in the club, so
Haven't been here forever.
pretty
What's up,
much.
YouTube?
So we probably
It's
mad
been a
rusty
while.
right now. We probably got
Been a
mad
while.
rust. But we gonna shake the rust off. One day we're gonna have to come out with a video to show y'all what we've been and why we've been gone for so
Have
long.
having kids, getting degrees. We'll get
Yeah,
into that later.
yeah, say that for later.
Get
But
into that
anyway,
later.
welcome y'all, welcome here. Um, it's November, less than 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving, which is
Thanksgiving.
wild because I'm over here like, yo,
Ready to eat.
nah, it's not even just eating, it's just all the people
I'm
and
ready to
all of
eat.
that.
I
Like
don't care about
I'm
the people.
like,
I'm ready to eat.
I feel you, but that's the whole thing. Is like I'm ready to eat too. But
This is
then,
going to be my first Thanksgiving not being in school. I can just eat and chill
oh, perfect,
and relax
nice.
and help cook some more.
So basically, that means just saying I ain't got to do nothing.
No, you making all the meat. You know how you do.
So I can
You
sit
you
and
the
chill.
you the meat making
Yeah.
man.
So what you're saying is I can sit and chill. Is what you're
No,
saying.
you're gonna be the meat maker.
I think I heard that I can sit and do nothing.
I need to continue my hiatus of not cooking but just eating
Dang. Well,
and
I thought I
chilling.
was getting out of doing work.
hmm Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, bacon.
But anyway, as you know, the holidays are upon us, and it's a wild time for everybody. You know,
Not for me,
um,
not no more.
well, I mean, it is because there's a lot of decisions that have to be made, especially as a couple. You know what I mean? I feel like holidays when you were single was just so easy. Like when I was single, it was just easy. Like for
hmm
Christmas, I would just pull up to my parents' house. For Christmas, I'll just go to my parents' house. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we would go wherever we had to go, whether it was other relatives or whatever. But
True, true.
it just made
That's
life
right.
easier for me. You know what I mean? But now, like being in a relationship and
Marriage,
then marriage. Well, I'm getting it, right?
marriage.
The relationship and then being
Heavy on the
married
marriage.
and then having a kid. I feel like all that's like added mad complicated steps to like the holidays. Like, why the holidays got to be so complicated?
Who got time to be going places? Honestly,
The thing is, you have
that's
to,
where I'm at.
but you have to because. Like that's the whole thing is like you have to because then you get the nasty calls like
You don't
yeah,
have. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, this is where you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. People,
all right.
if you want to eat and chill.
Say it now to your
I used to
kid.
do a bus tour. I used to do multiple stops for Thanksgiving,
Yeah, you say
like
it now to
uptown,
your
downtown,
right.
crosstown. Had to stop at my godmother's house, grandma's house, mother, grandma. It just,
Yeah.
it was great. It was great.
Until your
But I'm
kid
getting
get their
old. I don't
holiday
got time
gift,
for that.
they're gonna get one of them little dollar toy joints in a Gucci box. Your kid gonna be mad happy thinking they get the gift till it's one of them little toy soldiers.
Exactly.
So that's why you gotta go to somebody's house.
Listen,
You
I'm
gotta
good on
pull
I'm
up.
good on the toys.
Nah, you gotta pull up on somebody's house. So I know a lot of y'all probably trying to figure that out as well. Like, how do you really handle the holidays, especially being with somebody like, and then like everybody got different traditions as well.
hmm
Like you got different families, different food.
Different
Let's be real. Like some
personalities
people,
and
they can. Some
families.
people family they just can't cook, yo. Like for real, you guys got to go there. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like they'd be like, yo, this is somebody's favorite TT, this somebody's favorite cousin or whatever. But you got to keep it a bean. The food be whack. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
TT cabbage, just like
And
grandma
then you be
cabbage.
like,
What?
and it's
The
also
devil is
different
a
than
lie.
we did. What's up to everybody in the chat? We see y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for joining us. We
Hey, hey,
appreciate the
hey.
love.
Sundays with the Staleys.
Hey, we started on scratch,
Welcome back. Welcome back. We back.
it's like you
Like
and
minks.
it's tough when you like when you the one in a relationship and it's like that's your spouse's people's and you like yo, how am I tell them that mac and cheese from their favorite aunt or cousin is trash?
Nah, I always kept it a
You know
buck
what I'm
with you.
saying?
I'll be like,
Well,
Auntie so and so
yeah,
wasn't
but
hitting.
but it's still tough. But not everybody has that
You know,
experience
you know, yeah,
because
I'll be having them
yeah,
chitlins on the counter.
So that too, preparing people for the chilling. So she was like that. But we just want to talk about like how do you prepare for these tough moments because like these are real things. And again, like these can lead to like civil war in your house and your relationship. And nobody want to be spending the
Right.
holidays in
Right.
beef. Like that's a bad feeling where you and your boo both out there like fighting like cats and dogs because y'all fighting over where to go. So really it's just giving y'all something to really help you as you navigate through this season of complications and all this stuff like really going on.
Mm.
So Dave, let me turn to what's one of the first things I guess you should keep in mind during this holiday season as you go through when you in a relationship or you married to somebody.
That's like a double question. Relationship is different from marriage.
All right,
You
we'll
know,
break
if
it
it's
down.
like relationship, that's your boo thing, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your whatever friend. I feel like in those situations, you have a choice.
What's your choice?
You have a choice to not go eat
Not
TT
go.
mac and cheese. That's
Not
nasty.
to go.
You could just be like, honey, boo boo, I'm gonna catch you later. You enjoy it. I'll see you later. You can come over. We can, toast. Later on. But I'm gonna go to grandma's house with the macaroni salad on
Hold on
because I
now.
know she gonna hook it
Now you
up.
know I'm gonna have to
So
fight back
when
on
you
you.
are
I'm gonna
in
have
a
to fight back. I
relationship,
gotta fight back.
not marital relationship, a
I gotta
relationship,
fight back.
you have a
Mm,
choice.
I gotta fight back. So you telling me if your significant other, whatever they is,
Mm-hmm.
want you to come to the crib because they feeling like, yo, we in love. I want you to meet the family
Mm-hmm.
first. And
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? You not gonna go?
Well, you talking about introductions.
But
You
even still, are you gonna go? Yes or
If
no?
it's an introductory situation, then yes. However,
However,
you
what?
don't have to stay.
So you gonna
You could just be
go,
like,
you
hey,
gonna
I'm so
sample
and so.
some
Nice to
greens and then
meet
you out
you.
the door?
Listen, if they don't got the food, I'd rather you know me now than
Yo,
know me
that's
later.
crazy.
Like,
So you gonna go in there and eat two greens, a scoop of mac and cheese, and then you leave.
if the food ain't hitting,
That's
that's it.
crazy.
Like,
Yo,
as
that's
I said, if this
crazy.
is just a relationship,
Yo, that's
y'all
crazy.
not married, you have a
Okay.
choice to not go eat that
Wow.
nasty food.
But I'm saying, why you there? So you gonna be there? You gonna meet people? You gonna play spades? You
Yeah.
gonna be chilling? And as soon as you eat the mac and cheese, you out the door.
Well, that's why you got to be swift. You got to have your plan. Like, hey, Miss Tammy, it was nice to meet you. But I go see grandma and them. You got to let them know. Like, I see
Now,
grandma and
now, do
them.
you
And
let
you
your
just be like, nice to meet you. Then you out
all
because
right
the
now?
food ain't good.
Now
Who's
you talking
staying?
about close situations. What if you out of town meeting somebody?
Well, then maybe you on a certain type of medication. You don't
Oh
feel
my
well.
God!
You don't feel
That
well.
nobody know about.
You on a certain
So
type of
who know about the
medication. I
medication?
can't eat all of them
Oh my
hallmarks.
God! So then who gonna know about the medication? Who you telling?
Listen, if you and your boo is like this, they gonna back you up. Like they gonna know. Like I'm sorry, but let's be honest. Like if you know you come from a family and food don't be hitting, like you gotta be honest. You gotta be like, you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna invite you over for Thanksgiving, but I'm gonna let you know right now the food is whack. Right? It's not hitting. Like you gotta be honest with people. Like don't set me up. Like don't set your girl up. Don't set your boo up. Don't set them up. If you know the food is not hitting, be honest. If you're gonna show up and the shells and the
Oh, no,
if your shells and the cornbread, like come on now. Like if the food's not gonna be hitting. If you know the turkey gonna be dry and you chewing it, tastes like jerky, you need to be honest. The food ain't hitting. So if you prepare your significant other in advance, then we shouldn't have no problems.
But the thing is, you assuming that like people know what's going on, like you know
I'm
what I'm
getting some
saying?
reactions. They feeling me. They
No,
feeling me.
but the thing is, you assuming though. But you assuming like, yo, if you grew up in the house and all you ate was boiled hot dogs, like you gonna think them boiled hot dogs is busting. So my thing is, you
You
not
talking
gonna
about hot
know.
dog? I'm talking
But
about
no, but
turkey.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there, right? Like
Hot
so,
dogs,
you no
turkey,
listen,
turkey, hot
but
dog.
wait, hold on, follow me now, follow me, right? If you used to eating them joints and you busting them down, right,
Mm-hmm.
and the joints is you think they good because that's all you know. Like you're not gonna know like you can grill them joints. And what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying is in the same analogy go with the turkey, whatever. Like some people so used to eating it like yo, I'll tell you a real story. Yo, one time I was kicking it was about real talk. It wasn't even no relationship, just people was bragging about the food, like, yo, you gotta come through, yo,
Mm-hmm.
mom, food,
Mm-hmm.
blah, 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 banging, banging, banging. So you know
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm greedy. So I'm like, word, let's get it, yo. Like we talk about food. I'm ready to get it. I'm ready to eat. I went over there, they was busting that joint up good. That joint looked like somebody threw it up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if you used to eating
Yeah,
that
that's
food,
nasty.
then you know what I mean? Like it looked crazy, but if you used to eating it, people don't know. So in that person's
Nah, you
defense,
know.
no, they don't. Some people really don't know. Yo, I ask y'all out there. So y'all
Right.
out there,
Tell
tell me,
us.
do you think people like don't be knowing that the food they eating is trash?
Like people know when they family can't cook.
Do you think everybody knows that though? That's the question for y'all to think
At
about.
some point you grown, you know. You know, I was once a child, but now I grew up. And now I'm an adult.
Nah, son. But see, it'd be nostalgic. It'd be like somebody's favorite aunt, a mother, a
Nah.
uncle, somebody favorite somebody. So they might have that like that love for it. You know what I'm saying? Like they might love them
But I want to go back to
joints.
I
I
want to
don't
go
know.
back to the original question though. You asked me if, you know, if you're in a relationship or if you're married, like are you required to go to that significant others or that spouse's family's home for Thanksgiving? And my answer to you was if you're not married, you're not required to do nothing. You can just be like, I'm gonna say what's up, and I'm gonna go to grandma's house where I know she made that dressing.
But you just said it. You still gonna have to go.
Yeah, but you can make a choice about whether you're gonna eat and stay.
Well, you're gonna stay. All right. So you are gonna go, but you
Yeah,
might not
I'll go
stay.
and say hello, what's
All
up,
right. That
everybody.
makes
But I'm like,
sense.
you know,
I
I'm
can
going to
rock with
grandma's
that.
house
I
because
can
she
rock.
got that stuff. She got that grub. That's
I
where
can
I'm
rock. All
going.
right. I can rock with that.
But you married, then you got to be a little bit more bendable, a little bit more flexible, you know, because you married into the family with the nasty mac and cheese. So you got to be down with the nasty mac and cheese family for a little bit. For a little bit. I mean, you know, y'all can tell us if you beg to differ. Some people like, well, I'm married. I don't care. I'm still going to get that good mac and cheese from grandma's house. I ain't got to be here with y'all, you know. But I'm like, there has to
Now
be more
that's crazy.
flexibility when you get married.
Well, when and that you gonna have to have that conversation though. Once you get married and the food ain't busting, you gonna have to have a conversation. Like it might hurt somebody's feelings, but like y'all might have to talk either that or you know, you just have the joke. My dad used to make this joke whenever you go to some event and the food wasn't good. He'd be like, "Guess we're going to Burger King afterwards."
Right,
So
exactly.
you might
You're gonna
either
get some
that or
chicken
just get the
nuggets, get
skimpy
some
plate.
nuggets from
You know what I mean?
Wendy's.
Get the little skinny plate. Just get a little bit of some of the one or two things there. That's all right. Like
Listen,
just get the way. That's when you go to a place and you
you
get
just
all the
get the
stuff that's store
sides. You
bought.
get
Yeah,
the
you don't get
sides.
everything that's store bought. So you be like, I'm gonna just get the pie.
I'm gonna
I'm
get a
gonna
roll. I'm gonna
get
get that
some
Hawaiian
roll,
roll with some butter,
some dressing.
a
What do
little
you want?
rice. You
No,
can't
no.
mess up rice. I hope not. Like white rice, a little rice, a little gravy. You mess that up, then it's just I don't know what to tell you.
That's what the South
I don't know what
Carolina.
to tell
That's what the
you.
South Carolina in
I
me
feel like
come
you
out
shouldn't be able to
with the
mess up
messing up.
dressing, but
Oh,
people mess up
oh
dressing.
God!
Dressing
Oh
be
no,
dry.
no, no,
How you
no, no.
dressing dry? It's
That's
dressing. You supposed to
moisture. You
dress it
can mess
up.
up dressing.
How is dressing dry?
You can mess that up. That dressing, nah, you can nah, dog.
Anyway, I feel like you
You can
are
mess
you
it
when
up.
you become a grown man, grown woman,
Mhm.
you grown, you get to pick and choose what you want to do for the
You
holiday.
do, you do.
And where I'm at, I'ma eat, I'ma chill. I'm telling y'all in advance. I'm not going to everybody's house. I'm not doing that driving around. Especially if your food ain't hitting.
That is
That's
true.
it. I'm not
Well,
wasting my gas, my
yeah,
time, my breath, my air. Like I'm
yeah.
not.
You could have just bring a turkey sandwich with you because I
Like
know some
I ain't
people
doing it.
because some people aren't, and I get it. Like you got to give some advice too for those who like aren't willing to have that conversation because that could be a scary conversation. Like if that's
Right.
somebody's favorite auntie or uncle or cousin or whatever, and their house smell like mothballs, you know what I mean? Like you may not want to have that conversation.
You
So
know?
there might be other ways you go around
Come
with
up
really
with come up
dealing with
with your
that.
plan in
Yeah,
advance.
you know what
The
I mean?
holidays
But
you have to be
again,
strategic.
holidays are a long time between like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah for all those who
You gotta be
celebrate that,
strategic.
Kwanzaa. That's a long time, baby.
And then
And you don't. And
Christmas,
my
we
thing
can't
is, you
even
don't.
get there.
My thing is, you do not want to have beef in the house
Yeah,
for that's a long
but we
period.
can't even get to Christmas because I feel like Christmas that's a whole nother situation.
But
Like
but no, that
compared to things,
it
that's a
still
whole
count.
nother
But
situation.
it still
People
count
must
though.
be buying gifts for
But
you
what I'm
know
saying is, you don't want to be in beef
great
from
great aunt.
Thanksgiving and then you still in beef till Christmas
Yeah,
because
because
it's
you ain't
gonna be
getting
a
nothing.
cold winter,
We are
baby.
cold.
It's gonna be
Baby,
cold
it's
and
cold
lonely.
outside.
Yeah, by yourself or the heater. Um, to me, I would say the biggest thing is really just like if you know like is really just planning like what you're doing. You know, like you gotta plan like ahead of time. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like you gotta plan ahead of time. You know what I mean? Like you can't wing it. You know what I'm
Yeah, not
saying?
at
Like
all. Not at all.
because one of the things is like, yo, you got to have your plan ready as a family, as a unit, and y'all got to talk about it in advance. But I know it's not everybody's strengths. Like some people are like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, hey, yo, I'm gonna just do what I need to do. I'll figure it out on the day of. If I'm going to my auntie's house, my mama house, my cousin house, my friend's house, and somebody might be a planner. It's like, yo, it's Thanksgiving, man. Like Thanksgiving is the Super Bowl of eating food.
Right.
You know what's cracking.
Drop y'all plans. Drop y'all plans in the comments. Let us know what you're doing, where you going.
What you
Are you cooking? Who house you avoiding? You don't gotta say their name, but you could just be like, I got this one aunt. She think her mac and cheese busting, but it's not. So if you want to avoid auntie house, let us know. Like, let us know we're not alone out here in these streets with avoiding certain dishes that we know we don't want to come across when we get to that table. Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of the things like, you already know where people's going. So like you gotta make the plan. You know who's cooking, you know who don't. And to your point, you know who food is good and who food ain't busting.
Pretty much.
You know everything. So them conversations need
to
be had before.
I'm telling y'all right now. I gotta shout out my great grandma went home to glory. Ain't nobody make dressing like Ruby. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody making dressing like that. So don't even bring it to the table because it ain't gonna be the same. Don't even bring it to the table. You know what I'm saying? I watched them make it. I ain't even gonna play myself.
But yeah, it's definitely that's definitely something you definitely got to have the conversation.
Somebody said it's the raisins. Somebody got raisins in mac and cheese.
Nah, wait, nah. Oh, what's up, man?
Talking to you. He talking to you.
The raisins, Blue. And they got. Let me tell you, if I pull up to somebody,
got raisins in the mac and cheese.
Nah, B, I'm turning the brand. Let me tell you something. If I go to anybody,
who put corn in their cornbread? I want to know that. Who put corn in their cornbread? Like, I don't know nothing about that.
But raisins,
corn in the cornbread, I guess it makes sense. But who do that? Y'all let me know who do that. Who put corn in their cornbread? Potato white salad.
On the white side. Yeah. Well, that's another thing too. That's another dynamic.
Oh, potato salad. Who said white salad?
There's an ethnic divide too, which conversation can be very uncomfortable. Like some ethnic divides may not be that bad. Like, depending on where you at, the ethnic side, if you might be eating that arroz con pollo, or your ethnic, your other like half, you might have collard greens, mac and cheese, or some banging dish, and that other half might have some tuna casserole.
When you bring different cultures to the table, you be like,
that's a whole nother
who trying to eat this with my fried chicken?
Yeah, that's a conversation.
You got Uncle Jimmy coming out like, who trying to eat this with my fried chicken? What is this?
That's a conversation.
What is this blasphemy?
Honestly, I would say to that one,
fried chicken.
I say you got
macaroni and cheese with raisins. What?
Either have the conversation or just bring you a plate.
Like, Sally, go get your mother Karen. Tell her to get out the kitchen.
Or you might have to bring a plate with you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I wouldn't even know what to say. I'm like, you might gotta bring a plate. Like, you might need to be
Uncle
like,
Jimmy gonna have a heart attack.
No, I'm saying you gotta be pre-packed with your plate. If you're gonna go someplace else, like, you might have to have in the whip, like chickens, or greens, something. And just
listen, when I was a child, I had to go through some painful meal situations. Okay,
man,
I'm a grown person.
Yeah,
now.
I never say
I'm gonna go where I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go where I'm gonna eat. Yeah, I ain't gonna torture me.
That's wow.
I need that good stuff.
But yeah, so beyond planning, what else would you suggest to people? Like, as far as I know, we talked about planning for the holidays and keeping real conversation.
I mean, just being cautious of, the negative environments that you're gonna have to avoid. You dealing with mixed personalities at different houses you're gonna show up to. Just know what's gonna be good for you with your holiday spirit that you're trying to uphold. Like you gotta keep it a buck. Like I can only be at JoJo house for 10 minutes. Like it is what it is. I go to JoJo for 10 minutes. I'm coming 10 minutes, map my time out. Because I want to stay in the spirit I want to be in. I don't want to be dealing with the drama.
Like,
some drama you might like dealing with. Some drama you might like dealing with.
When the liquor's in the system, ain't no telling.
Like you try to find out what woman your cousin bringing to Thanksgiving this year.
That's you get this family members that start getting a little older and some of that yak.
Like what baby mama showing up this year to Thanksgiving.
You start finding out the good secrets, baby. It's like, yo, keep talking.
Yeah, I know y'all be messy. Y'all be messy. Y'all be messy. Y'all be messy.
fill the glass
It'd be
up.
interesting. It'd be funny, but I'll be like, I
Fill the
can't take
glass,
too much of the
please. Fill the
messiness.
glass some more. Put some more yak in there. They telling all the stories. So sometimes it might be cracking. You know what I'm saying? You listen to all the stories, you like, I need this drama, or you get a good fight or a good
Mm-hmm.
almost fight.
Mm-hmm. So
Man,
what?
you
So what
got
else
some
do you prepare for
respectations.
with the holidays? Like what else are you
But to that
preparing
point, I
for?
would say also prepared is like one thing that I know we do sometimes is set a time limit before going into a spot. Like,
Oh yeah,
especially if you
we
got
be on the
multiple
same page.
spots.
Like we're gonna go in here for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I
So
start putting my shoes on. That's my cue.
nah,
When he
I
see me
like
start putting my shoes on, he know that's my cue.
yeah, I get the joint where I start getting detached with too many conversations. Like after a while,
Yeah, that
there's
fried chicken gotta be on point. You gotta have
there's some
that
stuff.
fried chicken basket.
Oh yeah, yo,
Gotta
actually
be good fried chicken.
that's a clutch idea. I never thought to do that for
Gotta
the
have
holiday.
because everybody don't like thighs, everybody don't like breasts.
Yeah,
I'm a leg
but you know
person.
what though? That works out though, because in case the food is whack, at
You
least you
got
know you
fried
got
chicken.
something that you like.
Yeah,
Work on. That's good.
yeah.
That's dope. I
Have
like that. I'm
always
gonna have
had
to
that
do
on
that.
deck. That's a good
That's clutch. I
idea.
never
That's
thought
a good
about that.
idea.
Thanks for the enlightenment on that one. But I would say also for the holidays, yo, just have fun. Like I think it'd be so stressful. You know what I mean? Like people just, it's just a
Yeah.
lot. Like especially when you're cooking food, I think that makes it a lot. Now, if you're just showing up to eat, you don't got no whatever. But that's another thing. If you're showing up to eat, don't be raggedy. Like show up to somebody's house with some dang sense.
Showing up with
Get a
nothing, leaving with
bring some
5 plates.
plates. Man, bring some plates. Stop being raggedy, yo. Like
I even gonna
that's
start
crazy.
calling family members
Man,
out.
I'm gonna tell
They be
this.
like,
I'm
oh,
gonna
this
tell the
meat
story.
on, this chicken on sale,
Nah,
this chicken on
I'm gonna
sale.
tell the
They
story
show up
though.
with 5 plates. They bring no chicken.
Speaking of holidays, we had a cookout of sorts, and
Hey, chickens.
notice some we was cooking, and I promise you, somebody left with mad plates. I didn't even get to eat it,
Right,
and I was on the
like
grill, so I didn't even get to eat the chicken. They stacking plates like they were stacking up Uno cards. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? And
they
they
be like,
even
oh,
put, hey,
Price
you ain't
Chopper
put
got
in
this
on
on
this,
sale, and
man.
they bring
Listen, I
nothing.
don't care what you say. Look, if you bring paper plates, them paper plates should stay where they at.
Oh yeah, and they
And
better
if
be
you do,
fancy plates
and if
too.
you do, like
Don't
throw a
be in them
little,
plates that be your chicken be falling off the plate.
yeah, and throw a little bit of food on there. You know what I'm saying? But don't
I
OD.
want chicken. I want some chicken too.
Nah, I don't been on a red meat cake. But yeah, like yo, people really wilding out. Like you go someplace, how dare you leave with
Leaving
mad
with
food?
5 plates ain't bring nothing.
I don't care if you bought everything.
Just
Like let
just
somebody get
just
some
get them.
too. I was just sitting there like, yo, it wasn't my place to whatever, but I'm like, yo,
We'll
this
already be
can't be
saying
right.
barely,
This can't be
barely
life
bought
right now.
anything.
Yeah. So
Oh,
if you ain't cooking, definitely don't be raggedy though. Like you gotta bring something.
almost lost
Even
y'all.
if you bring something to drink, you feel me? Like you gotta bring you gotta bring something to drink. You know what I mean? Like that definitely works out. You gotta bring something to drink, some napkins. You gotta bring something because I promise you, yo, if you don't bring nothing, yo, that's just crazy.
hmm
Now there's some houses you go to, people might say like, don't bring that. You know what I mean? And they really mean that, but
hmm
nah.
Yeah. But yeah, so drop in the comments. Drop in the comments what your plan is for the holidays, for Thanksgiving. Any tips that you have, any tips that you have for how we should get prepared, how you get prepared to avoid certain dishes gonna be at the table or people houses you're going to. You gotta have a plan. You gotta have a plan. You gotta be strategic. You gotta be strategic when it comes to the grub. So
Definitely.
yeah, that's what we got for y'all
Oh,
today.
I got one final thing. I gotta get this off my chest. I gotta get this off my chest. You gotta know that Thanksgiving is not for trying new dishes you ain't never made before.
Right.
If you never made something, this ain't the
Just don't
time.
do it. Don't do it.
Practice in October.
Practice when it's Sunday dinner or
Practice in
something.
this.
Like
Practice in
around a
February.
non-holiday.
Practice on a regular day of the week. This ain't the time for you to
You're like,
try
oh, I'm gonna
something that
try
you
some
ain't never
barbecue
tried
pig
before.
feet.
Now, don't try nothing you ain't never tried before. Don't. This ain't the time. You know what I mean?
So that means I can't bake those sweet potato
And
brownies.
definitely don't bring anything to somebody's crib. You know what I mean? Like, don't bring it to somebody's house.
You didn't even sample it. You
Yeah,
just dropping
don't
stuff
try
off.
nothing
That's
new.
just risky.
Don't try nothing new.
Risky.
Because then what happens is you put your boo in a bad place because now they might
Right.
have to be explaining like why you made that nasty food, or you put
Exactly.
the potatoes and the raisins in the potato salad, or you did something crazy now. your boo got to be explaining to their family why you embarrassed them,
Right,
and
right.
you don't want that for them.
Yeah,
So don't do it. And if you
don't do
just
it.
don't, just keep it basic. And if everything, bring a plate, baby, bring a plate. So it's been real. Thank you for
Daily
tuning in to
Sundays.
this Daily Sundays. Sure, we got something dope next week. I seen something really controversial on the internet. I got something that definitely want to let y'all know about. That we do want to talk about. It's going to be a little heated next week. So tune in. See, she don't even know yet. She don't even know.
I don't know what he's talking
So
about.
tune in, and we'll
Yeah.
catch you later.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace. Peace. Peace.